do 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 switching to live chat. Live chat. Zethon. Oh no. Wish Zethon a happy belated birthday. Yesterday was his birthday. He turned 59 years old. 59 years young. He still has a year to worry about the virus. Do 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 do. 32 is your girlfriend's age. That doesn't count as your age. Do 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 do. Okay, now people, the intro song is over, and I will normally put the camera on at this point, and I will. Oh, she's 22. Excuse me. But here's the deal. I want you to be prepared for what you're about to see. There has been an accident. There has been an accident. I was down inspecting the Krogan mines, and apparently some careless Turtistani orphan accidentally took a rock out of the wall that caused a whole bunch of uranium to become displaced, and for a brief time I got covered in uranium dust. I still have a bit of a glow. It's minor. Mamo Pray put a little makeup on. You guys shouldn't notice anything, but just a heads up, a warning if you do notice anything. I'm still perfectly healthy. The Krogan doctors assure me it will wear off in 24 to 36 hours, and I feel fine. I feel fine. So, just a heads up, what you're about to see, it might be disturbing, but I'm perfect. I feel okay, guys. I feel okay. You see, I can see just fine. I know there's a computer screen here. There's a microphone to my side. I still have teeth. A tongue. It's all there. Okay, the hair has not fallen out, no more than usual. It's still there. It's just a temporary glow, and I'm sure I'll be fine very, very soon. We'll do our best. We'll get through it. We'll get through today. But hopefully by my time my Star Trek Picard review comes out, I'll be completely back to normal. So just hang on. You know, it's worse than it looks. Worse than it looks. Shromore says, didn't notice a thing. If you had not mentioned it, no one would have said a thing. Oh, okay, you see? I can at least count on honesty from Shromore. Okay, so back at the beginning, Ector was early and said, baby bird, nope, not gonna sing it. Qapla. Actress says mommy bird. Oh, nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Actress says when you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Sure. Why not? Shromore says what?
Are you on live chat?
I'm on live chat. Thank you. Shronmore says, greetings, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Shronmore. And Hector incorrectly assumed, there is no bird here, only Zool. And to which I said, oh ye of little faith. Thomas Potts said hi. Alexander Brooks said hi. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. And yes, despite my irradiation and uranium dust, I'm still young. Shronmore says, greetings to Sassy, Chase of Andorians, Eater of Packleds, Stalker of Klingons, Defiler of Vulcans, and the Scourge of Cardassia. Awoo! Yes, Sassy. Yes, Sassy. And Josh Street incorrectly yells death to Kuroga. Shronmore, do. Yes. And Zethon claims first to claim it. I'll give you that. Cinnabon Bunny says hello. Welcome, Cinnabon. Josh Street says, hail Sassy, the true ruler of Kuroga. John, the former peasant, says hi. Welcome, John. Shromore says, doing at 5x5. Thank you, Shromore. Alexander Brooks says, you step outside, you risk your life. Well, you can risk your life even inside, apparently. Agner says, damn it, the autoplay of YouTube streams on Wait is broken in Opera, not only in Firefox. I shut off autoplay immediately. And Zethon says, thanks, you're welcome, and he claims to be turning 32. He looks a little older than 32 to me. Josh Street says, hashtag free Aberjam, Sassy, Mamo Prey, and all the orphans. Mike Richardson's greetings from Columbus, Ohio. F the coronavirus. I've got mambo fever. Thank you, Mike Richards. Zethon saying she's 22. And Josh Street saying Zethon's robbing the cradle. Yeah. Rock Solid wants Dear Bop. Not today, Rock Solid. Not today. Actor says, oh, Bird got a merger with the COV SARS-2. No. John, the former peasant, says, long live Mamo Prey. Indeed. Thomas says, bird poop. I did not poop my pants. For one, I don't wear pants. I've told you. Josh Street says, bird of prey, the Geologian machine blew up on you. No, it wasn't Geologian machine blew up. Actor says, Mamo Prey spilled the lasagna. No. Zethon says, Joe has a glow because he's pregnant. That's not it. Actor says, caution, stream not suitable for faints of the heart. John the former president says, orange bird bad. I'm not orange. I'm certainly not orange. 47 Yorktown yells, oh my God, once I actually became visible. Thomas Potts yells, dear God. Zethon says, Joe is African American. No, I'm not African American. And Alexander Brooks says, cool. Actor says, that's the girl from Willy Wonka. Vercura? I've been so long since I saw Willy Wonka. Shromore says, didn't notice a thing. If you hadn't mentioned it, Bird of Prey, no one would have said a thing. Thank you. Make me feel better, Shromore. Actor says, cyan doesn't suit me. Well, Hector, I tell you, no color really suits me. Immortal Technique says, hi guys, welcome Immortal Technique. Josh Street says, bird is a zombie, run. Mamo Prey, run, bird is a zombie. Run, Mamo Prey. Oh wait, bird can't get out of bed. So as long as you don't go near him, you should be safe. John the former president says, bird's been sentenced to the Phantom Zone. Crimes against the House of L. 47 Yorktown is saying blue bird. And Yosef says blue bird better than blue balls. Actor says, is there a difference? And Yosef hopes. 47 Yorktown says puny human bird smash puny human. Captain Cat, holy crap, bird became blue. Andorian blue, says Mike Richards. Mr. Londell says, Qapla, Qapla, Mr. Londell. Joseph says, who is Willy Wonka? No, not Willy Wanker, Willy Wonka. Agnes is an Andorian without antennas. Poor crippled thing. That must be it. Although, to be honest, maybe you just can't see my antennas. They're off the screen. They're off the screen. Ms. Londell says, you look like that creature that was rejected by the original Outer Limits. Anyway, guys, please remember to hit that like button. We'll get some of our likes counted up. Today we are watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Season 2, Episode 26, the season finale. Finally, the episode titled The Jem-Hadar. Because it's only Season 2, it's the end of Season 2, we finally meet the Jem-Hadar, the feared warriors of the Dominion. I remember enjoying this episode a lot because it has Cisco and Quark as main characters. They're off the station. Granted, it's a pretty serious episode, and it's the season finale, so it takes us on a cliffhanger into Season 3. But, well, I think it's a cliffhanger. But, yeah, it's a good episode. It taught us a little bit about the Gamma Quadrant, what we were going to face, and this was the very beginning, of the Dominion, more or less. Captain Cat with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Captain Cat. Hello, brother. Hello, Mama Pray. How is your day? Aside from the irradiation. You got Kissing Dax on a super chat. Again, you're lucky, Captain Cat. I hope you did play the lottery. Pretty good. I'm pretty good. I can't complain. I mean, I will complain. The tooth is still, it's there. I know one day it's going to start hurting out of the blue. I'm going to be screwed, but for right now, it's tolerable. No real issue. So I can't complain. Joseph wants me to please keep my antenna off the screen. I will do my best, Joseph. Agnes says, I'm already half the episode. You can continue blabbing. Wow. Thomas says, don't you mean Season 3? No, this is the Season 2 finale. It'll take us into Season 3. Agnes says, no, Willy Wonka. Yes, Willy Wonka. Joseph says, jam like marmalade. Jem-Hadar. Jem-Hadar. And Resolute says it's not a cliffhanger. Okay. Well. Isn't it? I don't know. We'll see. Actor says, voles os kucha aviki moi. Voles vos kucha avec moi. I didn't know V was in Spanish. Oh yeah, I guess Verde. Okay, Hector, I'll be honest. I have no idea what you're saying. So if somebody wants to translate that, that's fine. So, like usual, if you have your own copy, or you have it on Netflix, or Amazon Prime, or Hulu, or CBS All Access, go ahead and get it queued up. Again, it's Season 2, Episode 26, The Jem-Hadar, the season finale. If you have it on DVD, get it ready, hit play, then hit pause immediately, so it'll start playing once we get ready to start. If you don't have your own copy and you want to watch my copy with me, and this is only available while we're live, once this stream is over, it's not going to be available anymore. You can go to bertopray5.com, scroll down towards the bottom, not the very bottom, but towards the bottom, and there's a link to the BOP5 screening room, and you follow that link, keep your YouTube tab open, and you'll be able to watch along with me. Now, that probably will only work on a desktop. It's probably not going to work well on a mobile device, but if you're on a desktop or a laptop, you should have no problem being able to do that. And worst case, you can't do any of those. In the black box in the right-hand corner there, you can just follow along with screenshots of the episode. And I will try to keep you guys up on what's actually happening. And Joseph says, Bird's French is epic. Oh, it's French. It's French. Edgar says, it's the chorus lady of Marmalade. Mr. Lodell says, not a cliffhanger, but the woman who plays Alara's mom on the Orville is the Vorta in this episode. Ah, very cool. And Hector says he was reading French in his Spanish, I suppose. Hector has no clue. Well, that's fine. That's fine. It's good to be honest, Hector. But let's go ahead and get started. Joe Lau says, oh no. Oh my God, not again. No notification. Well, I know some people got notification because a handful of people came in just as I started the stream. I also went ahead and posted it on Twitter that I was starting in a couple of minutes. I put a link. So if you're still not getting notifications, the best thing I can say to do is follow me on Twitter, and also make sure you subscribe to my forum on the Certified Nerd List on antitrekker.com. Now, I will grant you that notification hasn't come yet, but it should come in just a couple of minutes. If your YouTube notification doesn't come, you can at least get the notification through Antitrekker's website. Joe Lau says, good morning, chat bird, morning family, bird family. Good morning, Joe Lau. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start watching this. So, Sean Moore says, Bird of Prey. The Twitter notifications are great. The YouTube notifications didn't arrive until later. Okay, well. And, okay, I just got the link. I just got the antitrekker.com notification. So if you did subscribe on antitrekker.com to my forum, you'd probably be getting them in email just about now, letting you know that the stream was live. So, Mom O'Prey got the notification early. Oh yeah, some people get them, some people don't. We know for the last couple of weeks now, YouTube has been failing to deliver timely notifications, especially of live streams. And they've also just not put up on the main homepage when most people are streaming. It doesn't matter whether they're a big channel or a small channel. For whatever reason, they're just not doing it anymore. So hopefully it's something they come back and they start doing again once the pandemic is over. But to be honest, do I really believe YouTube is unable to do this type of stuff because people have to work from home? It doesn't make any sense. Now I know, they did a video update to creators where they said the problem wasn't so much the American workers, but they have a lot of workers overseas, which means, of course, in third world nations where they get to pay people, $2 a day, and those people don't have home internet and home computers. So they had to buy thousands and thousands of laptops and pay to get all these people home internet so that they could work from home, because the call centers and the computers are shut down all across third world nations as well. So those are the people that YouTube pays apparently to check live streams for, not so fresh content, I guess we could say. And since they're not able to work from home yet, the YouTube is saying, well, they're the reason that they can't do all the manual checks that they would normally do, and why live streams aren't showing up. So it's really kind of crappy. You think if one company could do it, it would be Google/YouTube. Yosef got notified. Thank you. Joe Lau says, hi, Mama Pray, and good morning. She's waving to you, Joe Lau. Agner says, is it me? Bird looks like the Kung Fu master of Kill Bill, only blue and wider. Wow. Miss Londell says, sounds like YouTube is cutting corners, indeed. Kronos says, Qapla, what did I miss? There was a minor accident at the mines in Karoga. I got dusted with a little uranium dust, but it's nothing to worry about. It should wear off by tomorrow. Actor says, look in despair. And Joe Lau puts in, I don't know what that's a picture of. Joseph says, yup. Yup, long delivery times now. Notebooks are worth more than toilet paper nowadays, yeah. Well, if somebody has a nice laptop, I'll trade you 4 rolls of toilet paper for a nice laptop. And Joe Lau has Deep Space Nine ready. Very cool. Guys, 3? I'll pray. 3 rolls of toilet paper for a nice laptop. Okay, 4 if it's an i7 or greater. Okay. So we're going to be watching, again, Season 2, Episode 26, the Jem-Hadar. And we're going to hit play in a few seconds. So get your copy ready. Joe Lau is bidding 6 rolls. He's trying to outbid me. Son of a bitch. Okay. So, I got to shut off the sound, or else you guys would hear the audio, and I would get a copyright match, if not a strike. Okay. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We open on Jake doing some science in his quarters. He's growing some type of Bajoran plant to see what grows the biggest root. And Cisco is like, what are you just gonna watch it grow? Commander Cisco says it's a little low tech. And Jake's like, I'm a low tech kind of guy. And Ben's like, well, if you could do anything you want, what would it be? He wants to learn how to pilot a runabout. And Cisco's like, that's not really a science project. Second choice. Visit the Gamma Quadrant. And he's like, well, what would you do? And he says he could do a planetary a planetary survey. So Ben's like, oh, we'll do it. He's like, it'll be like a vacation, a work vacation. And Jake's like, I know we'll have a great time. And they're hugging and they're so happy. Joseph says Jake is growing spores, Bird of Prey. This is a Jake heavy episode. Yeah, Kronos. This is a Jake heavy episode. It's going to be a problem for you. So, Commander Cisco says he really wants to spend some alone time with Jake. The Odyssey is 3 days away. And Cisco says, oh, he's a shame he's going to miss Dax's reunion with Captain Keel. And Dax says, don't you find him a little arrogant? And Cisco says, he said the same thing about you. So Jake is like, guess what, Dad? I was talking to Nog and he's having trouble coming up with an idea. So he told him he could be my partner. He asked Mrs. O'Brien and she said it was okay. So he invited Nog to come with him to the Gamma Quadrant. And he says, if Nog doesn't do good on this science project, he's going to drop out of school. He's like, maybe he can help analyze the survey when you get back. Mrs. O'Brien said that they has to be equal partners. Sisko should just make a call to Mrs. O'Brien right now and say, I think it'd be okay if Nog just helps analyze the data when they get back. You wouldn't want something to happen to your classroom. We might have to turn it back into a storage locker. So Quark is telling Morn to talk to him. He's not just his bartender, he's his friend. Whatever's wrong, he's there for him. And Morn's about to speak, and Odo came in. So Quark came to Odo. So Quark wants to use the monitors throughout the station to sell merchandise. So Odo says, guess. And Odo says, yeah. He said yes. Odo says, guess again. And Odo says, maybe it's because Sisko doesn't like you. And Quark says, it's Kira who doesn't like me. And Odo says, nah, Sisko doesn't like you either. So now Nog comes over and says that he's not going to be able to work for the next couple of days. He's going to the Gamma Quadrant with Jake and his father. And he says, oh, she's going to Gamma Quadrant with Commander Sisko. How lucky for you. And poor Morn. Poor Morn has no one to talk to. Kronos' poor bird. Yosef says, can you please turn the face off? It's disturbing almost as much as the picture. Wow. Wow. Kronos' poor bird. Actress says, my hypothesis is that Bird was outside, breaking quarantine, got sunburned, and is trying to hide it. John DeMarco says it brings up unhappy memories of the alternative factor. Sharon Moore says, I love Morn stories, pure filth. Captain Cat says, wow, not many people watching it with Bird. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, like YouTube live streams, these last couple weeks have been crap. You know, you gotta keep going on. If there's 15 people here or 40 people here, I mean, the comments are a little easier to read, but I'm not changing. I'm not going to stop doing live streams because the audience got smaller. I know what it is. It's YouTube not notifying most of the people. So. Kronos' Nog is a form of an egg. And Captain Cat says, don't sing the theme song. Yosef wants me to hum, but it's over. I'm sorry, Yosef. It's already over. The Jem-Hadar. Nog always wanted to see what the runabout of a cockpit looked like. And he's like, oh, let's fire phasers. So, Sisko, Ben says, why don't the two of you store your stuff away in the back? And Nog says he'll do it. And he's like, fire the phasers. And Jake's like, he's just kidding. It's interesting to me that Jake gets to wear a Federation comm badge. In fact, they're all wearing Federation comm badges, except Quark. So Quark comes on. And Quark, Ben is like, since when are you coming? He's like, you don't expect my nephew to go all the way to Gamma Quadrant without, you know. He says his brother Rom's not as liberal as he is. He's never been as comfortable with Nog's friendship with his son. And Sisko says he promises he won't corrupt him with his human values. He's like, his brother's convinced that all humans look down on Ferengi. He's like, by allowing me to come on this trip, you can prove him wrong. He is wrong, isn't he? A master of manipulation. And Ben's like, let's just get going before anyone else shows up. Qapla life with Matthew. Qapla, somebody life with Matthew. There was an unfortunate irradiation incident in the mines. Don't let the slight glow scare you away. It'll go away. So they're on the planet. It's a lot like Earth during the early Devonian period. No predators or large animals. Quark says he doesn't see what's so pretty about it. Nog says they mean the trees and stuff. Quark says he sees exploitable resources. Sisko says, so you want to cut down all the trees and strip mine the entire planet. And he says, he's got a mild reaction to nature. He's scratching his ears. So Sisko said, maybe you'd rather sleep on the runabout. And Quark says, no, and miss all the fun. Plus, he really wants looking forward to getting to know Benjamin better. Kronos says, I have to cook. You are very loud. I can still hear you. Okay, Kronos. I mean, if I'm too loud, you usually have a volume control on your device. See, I don't understand why Quark is complaining about the humidity. The humidity on Ferenginar is quite high all the time. It's always raining. Yosef says all planets look like Earth. And Ben is saying, I'm not going to allow you to sell merchandise on the station's monitors. He has Andorian jewelry. Bolian crystals. And Sisko says he's wasting his time. He was going to donate 2% of his profits to the Bajoran Fund for Orphans. Josh reaches Bird of Prey. You miss Kronos saying he turned down the volume key to very low and you're still loud. Well, that's a very crappy volume selector you got there, Kronos. So Sisko's about to start dinner. Jake's happy it's jambalaya. Little campfire they got going. Nog is being very respectful. He thinks he's developing a taste for human food. Quark is saying he still thinks there's dirt in the sauce and there's bugs everywhere. So the bugs get into everything. It's disgusting. Sisko says, I thought Ferengis like eating bugs. And Quark says, only certain bugs. Ferengi bugs. Captain Cat says, Bird, I can put Kronos into a 300 second timeout. No, you can't. For one, Kronos is a mod. Nobody's putting Kronos on timeout. Alexander says, well, on the plus side of the uranium accident, Bird of Prey's mouth can microwave hot pocket as he eats it. Wow. Josh reads his Bird of Prey. Kronos has great speakers. And Kronos' bird of prey, you are finally glowing. That's what the uranium does to you. Sisko says, Jake, we really need to get away more often. And Jake says he's ready whenever he is, and he's sure Nog is too. And they're joking, they're laughing. Quark's on fire. He's screaming like a little girl. I'd be screaming too if I was on fire. Ben asks if he's alright. He's like, no, I'm not alright. My ears itch. I'm full of bugs. He tried to kick a couple of bugs out of the jambalaya. He says, do us all a favor. Sit down and shut up now. He says, sit down and try to enjoy. So Jake's going to follow Nog because Nog ran off because he's pissed at Quark. And now he says, don't you see what you did, Sisko? He's like, me? He's like, the boy didn't like seeing his favorite uncle insulted. The Euro Federation types are all alike. You talk about tolerance and understanding, but you only practice it to people who remind you of yourselves. Because you disapprove of Ferengi values, you scorn us. Insult us every chance you get. Yosef says you were screaming during a storm. I'm not surprised you would scream if it was on fire. And here we meet the first Vorta, though we don't know it's a Vorta yet. Quark is like, don't hurt me. He's smart enough to say there's just the two of us. And whatever hit Sisko, he woke up already. She warns him they better run. And the Jem-Hadar have him. It says, too late, you're done running. And Quark says, this has not been a good day. Life with Matthew says, bird of prey, wow, that Vorder has a super useful ability. I bet we see a lot of that in the future. I wouldn't count on it, Life with Matthew. And the comm badges are not working. Nog said maybe they were attacked by wild animals. Says maybe they were attacked by a vicious tree. Oh, look at those boot prints. Nog's like, we better beam up to the runabout. And Jake's like, we can't run away just because we're scared. He's like, the runabout would be a good place to plan our next move. He says there's nothing to plan. He would have never have left without telling him first. You can track him with a tricorder. Okay, I have to take a pill, but I'm still watching. I'll be right back. Oh, it's all white, huh? Quark is saying they were after you, not us. Okay, I don't know. I took a pill that the Krogan scientist said would help relax the glow, but something still seems very strange. I don't know what it is exactly. I can't put my finger on it. Thomas says, so you think Turtistan put something in your drink? Good. No, Turtistan didn't do this. There was an orphan who pulled the wrong rock out, and a bunch of uranium dust came in the mine. A bunch of uranium dust got me. No, I'm not asleep. So the lady said that the Jem-Hadar, everything about the Jem-Hadar is lethal. They thought their telekinetic power... Ah, shit. Something's going on here. When the planet refused the Dominion's offer, they sent in the Jem-Hadar. I don't know what's going on here, people. I think there's been a side effect. I think we might have fractured the space-time continuum. Maybe if we can generate an inverse tachyon field, we can repair a subspace rupture, and we can fix the space-time continuum. John Street says, Bird of Prey, you need to stop making Krogan medicine and take Turtistan medicine. No. Actress says, oh no, Bird found the live effects. It's like a child. Life with Matthews says, Bird of Prey. Speaking of missed opportunities, did they ever do anything with Quark and the Nagus, making a trade deal about the berries that led to the Dominion? Well, they did do something where Quark lost, Quark should have been happy just that the Nagus let him keep his bar. So Jake and Nog are walking through the forest. It's the next day. They're picking up humanoid life forms. It's the Jem-Hadar. Nog says they're not friendly. They don't look friendly. Jake says he wishes they could hear what they're saying. I think Nog said he could listen. Quark is screaming again. Josh Street says, oh look, Bird has gone plaid. The woman asks if we escape, do we have to take him with us, meaning Quark? Doesn't he realize he's not accomplishing anything? And Cisco says, we're not sure. We don't know what the Jem-Hadar are planning to do with us. He needs to get their attention, and if he knows anything, it's that Quark is hard to ignore. And Jem-Hadar comes in and says, that's enough. He says, I'm Commander Benjamin Sisko, United Federation of Planets. I want to know why we're being held. He says, that's not my concern. Then why won't you let you go? He says, because the founders don't want you released. He says, and who are the founders? He says, that's not your concern. He's like, this isn't getting us anywhere. How would you like 1,000 cases of Tulaberry wine? And he takes a pull to Quark, and the Jem-Hadar takes out the world's smallest gun and aims it at Sisko and says, don't bother. I'm not going to do any permanent damage. So Sisko wants to see the founders. And the Vorta says he can't take you to the founders because the founders don't exist. They're a myth. And the Jem-Hadar says they exist. They're real. So he says, A Ferengi and a human. I was hoping the first race I'd meet from the other side of the anomaly was a Klingon. He says, it's too late. The Dominion will no longer allow ships from your side to invade our territory. He says, I hear the Klingons are effective warriors. What's that weapon they're so fond of? The Batleth. And Sisko's not interested in discussing the Klingons. He said, okay, what about the Cardassians? Are you satisfied with the treaty your Federation made with them? It seems a technical error. So they know a lot. He says, we gain more knowledge every day about your side. And now we have you to help you learn more. And Sisko doesn't plan to tell him anything. And Jem-Hadar says, I won't be the one asking the questions. And he says, I was really hoping to meet a Klingon. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, I'm worried I'll burn something before I care about you. Oh no, Kronos, what's the matter? And Joseph says, you are transparent. Did you die and become a ghost? I hope not. Number one sci-fi says, why are you in black and white? It's a long story. It was first I was irradiated. Now I believe there's a hole in the space-time continuum. Okay, so they're scanning for one human and one Ferengi. Lock on to the two life forms and beam them up. Unable to comply. Subjects are located inside the subspace distortion field. So Jake says maybe we should go back to the station for help. And they can't. Disengage autopilot in a case to the cause back to a wormhole. They need the authorization code. Jake doesn't know the authorization code. Vessel approaching from planet surface. The Nogs like launch torpedoes, evasive maneuvers. Display approaching ship and monitor it warped away. Kronos is cooking at the moment, Bird. Beat Green's rock. Number one sci-fi bird of prey, you must have a cornhole virus. So Jake's says they gotta shut down the autopilot. They have to see how much he learned working for Chief O'Brien. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I hope. Ah, fuck. Somebody needs to do what they just did. We need to get what we just did back. Oh, fuck. No, go back to the way it was. There we go. There we go. What's... Son of a bitch. We've been irradiated again. We're so close. So Jem-Hadar beams onto DS9. They put him in a containment field. He informs them that Commander Sisko's been detained for questioning by a Dominion. He's been detained indefinitely. And he says, Commander Sisko will serve as an example as anyone who interferes with the Dominion. He says, coming through the anomaly is interference. Unless you want to offend the Dominion, you stay on your side of the Dominion, of the anomaly. And she says, if you think that holding him is going to stop us, if you think that's going to stop us from exploring your side of the galaxy, and the Dominion guy just walks through the containment field without any blinking, and he gives a list. He gives a list of ships that they've destroyed. And apparently, there was a bunch of Bajorans on that list. She said, "Where did you get this list?" He said, "From the Bajoran colony on our side of the wormhole. You should be proud they fought well for spiritual people." And they've already gone through the wormhole. They've lost them. Number one sci-fi says, or the anus butt. No. Crow says, do you like your Vegas? Your Vegas? What the hell's a Vegas? No, I don't got the joke, Mike Richards. Alright, let me try something else. I'll be back in another minute or two. Son of a bitch. I missed one of the best lines where Quark is telling Cisco that the Ferengi have nothing in their history like slavery and concentration camps and interstellar war, and that the humans shouldn't be reminded of the Ferengi because, yeah, they used to be greedy and selfish, but the Ferengi are better than humans ever were. But the autopilot system's down, so they can't lay in a cost for the wormhole. They have to fly it manually. Let's see. Did we get this fixed? Pretty cool. Pretty close. Let's reverse the polarity, guys. Reverse the polarity of the. There we go. Hello, all. I'm back. The radiation is over. Okay, so we got the Odyssey, and Captain Keel is at Deep Space Nine. Put back the filters. So Anti-Tracker says, hey, your camera's really effed up, FYI. Thomas told me. Okay, so they got 3 hours, and the Odyssey is leaving for the Gamma Quadrant. Odo saying the station's on maximum alert. Why is it so zoomed in? What the hell's going on? They have to be ready in 15 minutes. Kira says that his duties don't require them to come with him. That's pretty cool. He's got to be there to look out for Quark. Quark, he thought he... Oh, shit. Okay, so Odo said he'd rather see Quark in jail than in the hands of the Dominion. And he says, if anything happened, you'd miss him too, but Kira said she's willing to take that chance, but not today. Actor says we can see the damaged tooth from here. No, you can't. Thomas says, what the hell were you recording? Wait, I don't want to know. Miss Lindell says, Bird of Prey, sometimes when I hear the exchange by Quark about humans and slavery, I wonder if Quark was feeling out to see how she'd react. Keep the screen white, says Joseph. Actress says, don't go into the light. Josh Reed says a ghost from 2016 Ghostbusters got into Bird of Prey Geologia machine and is trying to eat him. Vroosh, says number one sci-fi. So they didn't detect anything on long-range scanners, but the Dominion might have cloaking tech. So Nog is saying he should go to warp, and Jake is like, well, he's got to learn flying at impulse first. Nog's like, at this rate, it'll take weeks to get home, and Jake is like, it's going to take 5 years. So Nog says, can't we reassemble the autopilot? And says, uh-oh. Warning, 3 ships coming out of warp. Macon to Rio Grande. Ah, they're happy. Hey, Chief, it's Jake. He and Quark were taken prisoner. So he's telling Jake to come to a full stop. O'Brien's beaming aboard. Having trouble getting it out of orbit. And he says, we gotta go back and save my dad. And he says, don't worry, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Actor says, you look all orange now. How's that filter called? Number one sci-fi, did you take the virus drugs or something? No, I'm not the virus. Number one sci-fi, Bird of Prey, you are black and white and really up close. I know I'm up close. I don't understand why I'm so up close. Actor says, is this the demo reel to be a director for STD? Maybe. Maybe. And Cisco throws the gun to Quark. And we see now that Jem-Hadar have personal cloaking devices. Actually, we saw it earlier. Anti-Tracker says, is annoying orange man bad? Welcome, Anti-Tracker. Joseph says, this is not social distancing. And Crow says, Bird of Prey, at least you're making me run around today. Shields up, going to red alert. Josh Reed says, Kronos Morthman needs to remove the virus called Bird of Prey. So he says, half the ship, systems on the ship are disabled. So, he said, return to the wormhole. So he'd like to get to the planet to locate Commander Cisco. They're giving him 10 minutes. Then he has to be out of there. Kronos waves to Mamo Prey. She's napping. Oh, there you are. Kronos waves at you.
Oh, I waved back.
Kronos, she's waving back, Kronos.
Waving back.
Shield the runabouts! They're using a phased polaron beam to penetrate their shields. Huh. They tried to alter their harmonics. If they run through the entire spectrum. Divert shield power to weapons. We're giving O'Brien 5 more minutes, then they're getting out. And this little runabout is going to take some pressure off the Odyssey. A Galaxy-class starship. It's like Bird is wanting to burst through the view screen. Maybe we just... Hello, world. It's Bird o' Prey 5. Qapla. Can you see me now? You're never going on a field trip again, says Quark. Hector says, good God. Anti-Trucker says, oh my God, stop. Okay, we're back at the battle. Josh reads his Bird of Prey. You have something coming out of your nose. My hair? I've got a couple of nose hairs. I'm going to be honest. He's going to lick the screen. Come on, let's just watch the Discovery get blown up. I mean, the Odyssey get blown up. They better fall back. Nose hairs need to be ripped. There is a little redhead in the mustache, you're right. And there's a Jem-Hadar making a run for the Odyssey right into the deflector, which hits a warp pylon, and the entire ship instantly explodes. Number 1 Sci-Fi, the Bird of Prey. I can't handle the stream anymore, and I will start my alternate stream in 15 minutes. No problem, number 1 Sci-Fi. There's only a minute or 2 left in this episode anyway. Joe Louse's Bird, put your head in a jar. It works better. So Quark tells Commander to wake. Says, we need to talk. So I think Quark realizes that she isn't who she said she was. Lavorta says, I can't believe you're on the other side of the galaxy. And he comes out holding a phaser to her. Everybody gets out of the way. He says, you'll get used to it. She says, I don't understand. So Quark tried to replicate the collar. But it's empty. It's an empty collar. It's just a complicated locking device. So he said, why didn't you use your telekinesis powers at any time? Said it was just to... He says, you're one of the founders. She said, no, the founders won't waste their time with you. And says, madam, if you'll come with us. See, to her, Odo is a founder. So, of course, that doesn't make sense. So she beamed out. And Kira says she'll be back. Question is who she brings with her. And Sisko says, if the Dominion comes through the wormhole, the first battle will be fought here. And he intends to win it. End of episode. End of season. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Do. Paramount Television. Okay, so I mean that was a crazy episode when you watched it for the first time. At least for me, I remember greatly enjoying this episode. What about you guys? What do you guys think? We knew next season we were going to have a new bad guy. we saw them destroy the Odyssey, which was, I mean, I think at the time, we know like that's the most powerful ship in the Federation, and they just destroyed it. It's like the equivalent of destroying the Enterprise. It was basically just destroyed on screen in a random Deep Space Nine finale episode. Like, holy crap. This is big, right? Even the Borg, we didn't see them destroy a Galaxy-class starship. I don't remember seeing them destroy Galaxy-class starships. Nebulas, yeah, there were nebulas. I don't remember seeing any other Galaxy classes. Crow says, so what happened to the powers of the Vorta? I guess they just decided that they were never powers to begin with. They were probably just something they did. Probably just like a hologram or something they used to make the escape seem believable. It really doesn't make any sense. And then when the Vorta sees Odo, why doesn't she respect him like a founder? Though she should, but maybe, as somebody said here, that she had to report back once she saw him. That's very possible too. Although, if you're wondering how did the Dominion get all this intel on the Alpha Quadrant, the Beta Quadrant? Are there already founders in the Alpha and Beta Quadrants that are already taken over, famous people or powerful people? So is this how they gather their intel? I don't know. Maybe they already knew Odo was there. These are good questions. Chrono says it's just bad writing as to what happened to the powers of the Vorta. Andy Trigger says, I found this episode very disturbing, especially the gross orange blob of flesh splatting against the camera. Oh, you mean the episode of Deep Space Nine. John Street says, Bird of Prey, pre-Dominion War, Galaxy class were more like glass cannons. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, too much yellow cake uranium, indeed. And Kronos says, Anti-Tracker is here. Wow, hail, Turtistan. Hector says, will Mamo Prey stream tomorrow? Probably not, Hector. We kind of realize Thursdays are a very bad day to stream. Plus, at 5 p.m. Thursday tomorrow, Sci-Fi Nation is having an interview on his stream with Alec something of Axanar. The movie Axanar, the fan movie Axanar. So that would be, my normal time, except I will be busy on my Picard review. So I won't obviously be streaming tomorrow. But if you're looking to stream at this time, make sure you check out Sci-Fi Nation. He'll be doing that interview tomorrow. Mamo Pray will stream again. It'll probably be better if she does it on a weekend. We still have to figure it out. But this week, once Picard is over this week, and my schedule gets back to a normal schedule perhaps, we'll find a better time and day for Mamo Pray to stream. Kronos' bird isn't reading everything I type. Fake news. I'm sorry, Kronos. At Bird'llPray5, I'll read it. Not Ryan Johnson says hello in Qapla. Hello in Qapla, not Ryan Johnson. We're just about to end in a couple minutes. Kronos is anti-tracker least. Anti-tracker just ignores me. Or at least anti-tracker just ignores him. Thomas wants Mama Pray to do a DS9 instead of the glowing guy. Resolute says tomorrow we're finally free. And Joseph says who did not hit the like? 24 watching with 21 likes. It's okay. I can understand if you guys didn't like the episode or didn't like me being so close to the camera. I get it. I get it. Mama Pray is going to be upset, but I don't get it.
What?
Corona says don't end. Well, that there's only 21 likes, but 24 people watching.
I have a very short story.
Oh, Mama Pray's got a short story.
But you gotta take that.
Taking the camera off. Okay. Look, Kronos. It's your lucky day. Oh, we got $2 super chat. Can't believe we're done with season 2. Thank you so much, Life with Matthew. Yes. 2 seasons of 7 seasons down for Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It felt like so long ago that I started doing this weekly. And I'm like, I guess it's been a year. It's got to have been over a year. No, I guess it's been near a year. Because we had 26 episodes this season. And we had, I don't know, almost 20 episodes the first season. So, it has to be close to a year we're doing this. And now, I'll be honest, once we get to season 3 and season 4, holy crap, it's going to go so fast. Because we get lots and lots of great episodes. Okay, Mama Pray, camera's off, and it's all ready. All ready for you. We got your icon up on the screen. You can
That side of the
come to this side if you don't mind.
I'm going to say good morning, guys, because, excuse me, I just woke up from a nap. But, hope everyone's safe and healthy. That's first. Being that toilet paper has been in the news so much lately, this was just a short story about toilet paper. When Bird got sick, and he was in the hospital for a year, we were taking turns. Dad'll pray, Sis'll pray, and me. At least 1 or 2 of us were at the hospital at all times. So, you can only imagine what the house was like. Things were getting done, not too regularly. And shopping.
Except feeding of the fish, which
Oh,
is being
yes.
done too regularly.
Yeah, we all fed the fish, and the fish died because we overfed them. But really, nobody was asking the other person. I don't know. Anyway, but this is the toilet paper. Bird kept his house pretty well stocked with staples. Toilet paper, paper towels,
Spam.
So the spam up in the closet. Anyway, outside of the bathroom is a linen closet, but this one is really deep. I don't know how many 3 feet in, probably.
Yeah, that's a good 3 feet.
So on the bottom shelf, he kept toilet paper. Well, after he came home, I don't even know how long he was home, but I went to reach in to the back of the bottom shelf. Now, understand, we had been buying stuff in between, but not a lot. Anyway, I found, I don't know, a 6-pack or 4-pack of toilet paper all the way to the back. But since I had purchased new toilet paper, I had them both. I did not realize that toilet paper got smaller. I'm not talking about the roundness of it. I'm talking about the height. If you took a roll of toilet paper and stood it up, the old ones that he had here and the new ones we bought, same brand, there was almost an inch difference. What do you call that? The width? I guess if you hang it on...
I'd call it, the width of
Yeah.
the toilet paper.
If you took them both and hung them on a roll, you would see that it was almost an inch difference in the width of the toilet paper. I said, damn. They always say the number of sheets on the roll, and they do give a size. But I don't remember what the difference in the... Each sheet is that much narrower now than it was...
Before 2009.
Right. That's my toilet paper story. I was really upset with that.
Yeah, if you never noticed, if you never compared, 2009, early 2009 toilet paper to 2012, 2015, I think it was when the gas crisis started and shipping became super expensive and gas prices were just going out of control. I mean, we were like $4 a gallon, $5 a gallon of gas. I think that's when they really started cutting back on the size so they could ship more product in the same truck.
I think they just raised the prices.
Well, I think,
without raising the prices.
Right. Basically, they made them smaller, keeping the prices the same, effectively raising the price of toilet paper.
I mean, I know what used to be a half gallon of ice cream is no longer a half gallon. Mm-hmm. And things like that.
Like a pound of pasta now is 12 ounces or something.
Yeah, 5 pound, a bag of sugar, 5 pounds, is 4 pounds now. But this, it says it like on the front. The toilet paper was kind of a sneaky thing.
The actor says, looking at Bird, I would say you should use kitchen rolls. Yes, gas is cheap, and Kronos says the pasta is all gone.
Aww.
Captain Drax says, hey to you, Mama Pray. Josh Street says, say Bird of Prey 5 times in front of your computer in the dark, and Sassy will show up at your home with Mama Pray's home cooking. Actor says, this was an interesting stream. Never do this again, Bird. Okay. And number 1 Sci-Fi has started streaming. So you guys who don't want the stream to end should head over to number 1 Sci-Fi stream. I will put the link in the chat.
While he's doing that, I'm going to say goodnight all. Again, stay safe. Don't take any chances that you don't need to. But I also feel like most of the people out there are now having our lives, from indoors. And it's not a terrible thing for a while. Be safe.
Yes, we will all get through this. Anyway.
Night all.
Good night, guys. I guess I'll head over to number 1 Sci-Fi in a little bit. And then Anti-Tricker said he might stream tonight for a little bit. And then, of course, at 2 a.m. Eastern, Picard gets dropped. So around 3 a.m. Eastern, I guess if Anti-Trekker remembers to wake up, I'll join him to talk about the final Picard episode, episode 10. And we'll see what will be the true Mark legacy of this first of season 1. Well, and at this point, we don't know if there'll be a season 2. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows
Who knows
what's gonna happen. But take care, guys. Qapla, and I guess we will end with I don't know. I guess we'll end with the dance. Qapla! Qapla, Josh and Rebecca, my mominy. I put the sound on. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Birdo Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.